When you drive a few hours to your destination, will you be bored, tired, or even doze off? When you encounter traffic jams on the highway and can't reach your destination in time, affecting your work or business, will you be very anxious? When you notice the serious traffic accidents that occur on the highway every day, are you worried? Well, I really very hate to have a long family trip by car. When I was driving tired, my children were making noises impatiently. Various accidents along the way prevented me from reaching my scheduled destination on time. There were several times in the middle of the night we were still navigating and looking for the booked hotel. I guess you all have the above experience. Today I'd like to talk to you about the benefits for developing high-speed rail lines. Second, why the US continues to fail with high-speed rail lines. And finally, the strategic plan released for developing high-speed rail. I'm beginning by telling you about the benefits for developing high-speed rail lines. Implementing high-speed rail lines will provide Americans with more transportation choices. It will also make sure that America remains an economic engine and meets an environmental and energy challenges of this century. Investing in high-speed rail creates jobs. Building high-speed rail will create hundreds of thousands of jobs. Every $1 billion investment creates 24,000 jobs. These are highly skilled jobs that will revitalize the domestic rail industry supplying transportation products and services. Many additional jobs are created through the commerce fostered through the economic activity and the development which this back. Increase economic activity. Every $1 invested creates $4 in economic benefits. Upgrading passenger operations on newly revitalized tracks, bridges, and right-of-way is spreading business productivity along corridors. The rail service will connect America's economical vital medical regions and help keep them mobile, productive, efficient, and international competitive. Reduce congestion and boost productivity. Congestion on our nation's road costs $140 billion in lost time and productivity. The U.S. population is projected to grow by another 100 million people in the next 40 years. The population growth is creating megaregions that will not prosper unless they can be freed from the stranglehold of highway and airport congestion. At the same time, the United States can't build enough highway capacity or airport runways to meet demand. Reduce the nation's dependence on foreign oil. Implementing high-speed rail will keep billions of dollars in the U.S. economy by decreasing the amount of oil that the U.S. consumes. According to the International Association of Railways, high-speed rail is 8 times more energy efficient than airplanes and 4 times more efficient than automobile use. It will also decrease greenhouse gas emission and improve air quality, expand travel choices, and improve mobility. High-speed rail can deliver people from one downtown to another as fast than air travel. The addition of HSR as an integrated part of America's transportation system will help airports work better and highways work better. It will also expand its options for citizens in rural and suburban communities with increased transport points and feeder services that connect with new HSR corridors. I'm sure that you can see the need and benefits for developing high-speed rail lines, but why the US is terrible at building high-speed rail? Let me tell you, in the United States there is not yet a fully high-speed train line and none are being built except in California. The Asia Express running between New York and Washington, D.C. reaches a top speed of 150 miles per hour on limited portions of its route, but its average speed is only about 66 miles per hour. California is in the process of building an HSL system, but the first phase connecting San Francisco to Los Angeles and Ephraim is not expected to be complete until 2029. Although some of the infrastructure is already being used, no other state or local jurisdiction has at this time allocated the funding to begin construction of high-speed rail. In Texas, studies are being conducted for a bullet train between Dallas and Houston, and Advocate says that the construction should begin in a year or so. In Florida, the Bright Line service between Miami and Orlando is operational, but with an average speed of 80 miles per hour, it doesn't meet the minimum speed to consider the HSR, although plans for increased speeds are underway. In addition, Florida's governor recently announced another potential HSR line between Orlando and Tampa. Several reasons can be listed for this disparity between U.S. and foreign HSR departments. The low population density of U.S. cities compared to those in Europe and Asia makes it difficult to give high-speed rail large enough numbers of people to make it economically viable. Stronger property rights in the United States compared to other countries, which make it difficult for governments to purchase land for new railroads. America's car culture and the emphasis on driving total automotive marketing spending in the United States is about $35 billion per year and climbing. The difficulty of shifting to public transit when one city-country infrastructure has already been built and been designed for automobile accessibility rather than train station. U.S. long-distance railways are almost owned by freight companies, forcing passenger rail carriers to yield priority to freight trains. The great distance between many U.S. cities allows many transportations needs to be more conveniently served by commercial allies, and the political interface by some extremely wealthy individuals who want to suppress interest in railways to maximize fossil fuel use. You can see that's difficult to develop high-speed rail lines in the United States, but compared to the great benefits on transportation, energy saving, and lower greenhouse gas emission, it's worth to do. So there are some strategic plans released to developing high-speed rail in the United States. The 10 rail corridors identified in 2009 for potential high-speed development, with Chicago being a major hub. In February 2009, as part of the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, Congress allocated $8 billion to be granted to states for intercity rail projects, with priority to projects that support the development of intercity high-speed rail service. Several high-speed train routes are coming to the United States. Portland to Vancouver, Las Vegas to South California, Miami to Tampa, Houston to Dallas, San Francisco to Los Angeles. As you can easily see, developing high-speed rail lines is worth to do and with great benefits. I have told you about the benefits for developing high-speed rail lines, why the U.S. continues to fail with high-speed rail lines, and finally the strategic plan released for developing high-speed rail and several upcoming high-speed rail lines in the United States. If the project of high-speed rail line from San Francisco to Los Angeles had been completed, it would have cut the drive of 6 or more hours to under 3 hours on train traveling up to 220 miles per hour. The current train route between the two cities takes more than 10 hours on Amtrak. Imagine if it comes to be true. You may spend your time in Disneyland every weekend. I'm sure by increasing the number of cities that have HSR hubs, the network effect will geometrically multiply the utility of HSR to travelers and hence will provide long-term economic and lifestyle benefits for all citizens.